we are in Depot Bay, and it is, the reason we're here is because it's a king tide. And if you've seen our other videos, you see that we tried to watch a king tide back in, I don't even know, March, whatever.
Time warps.
2020 time. And we never really got to see the big waves. And so we were seeing pictures all over the internet that that Depot Bay is the place to go.
Instagram.
And so we like pull up and it is like covered in fog. There's mist everywhere, but these waves are ridiculous. So we're gonna go out and catch some big waves and try not to get too wet.
Yeah, try.
Yay! Exciting. Okay, so that was a pretty amazing spot. But we think there's another one down here that we want to check out. Because, wow. Woo. Dang, so cool. Okay, so we're going to go down here to this other spot real quick. The other thing is it's getting dark, too. So, like, usually, you know, high tide isn't it dark? I mean, I guess it is.
4.
Even Santa and Mrs. Claus came.
I know, I saw that.
It's pretty awesome.
Driving a Honda.
Dangerously. Yep. We're like hanging over this thing, just wanting to see where it comes straight up. Uh-oh. Here it comes. really cool if we were just standing here and this like huge wave comes up over us.
Maybe. Maybe you need a super king tide.
Yeah. Or a tsunami.
Tsunami.
Do you have lens envy?
A little bit.
There's a lady down there with this really long lens, and Brian can't take his eyes off of her.
It's a very nice lens.
So things are kind of like really shut down still, to be honest. This is a ghost town for Depot Bay. Like,
2020 sucks.
Yeah, this is December and Depot Bay is usually pretty busy. So is this where we're going? No. But there's a couple places open, so Brian found a spot for us to have some food and maybe take in the view of the waves, and then we're gonna head home. One thing we did notice though on the way out here is that everything's kind of flooded, so they just had like a major storm down here. Like we should have got some video. By the time we leave here it'll be dark, so we probably won't be able to get any video of that, but just serious flooding everywhere. Sea Hag. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna end up eating in our car.
Okay. Fish and chips or burger?
Yes, I do want fish and chips.
Let's go try it down here first and see if they're...
The restaurants in Oregon are really suffering right now because they've pretty much been on lockdown, and then they're open for a little bit, and then they're on lockdown again, like every few months for almost a year. And there's just a lot of great restaurants that are probably not going to bounce back from this. It's pretty sad.
$10 tip.
Oh, well, that's good. Brian has made it sort of his personal mission to try and keep all the restaurants open. So we've been eating out a lot lately. But that was kind of cool. I got to actually take some video of the inside of that restaurant because there's nobody there. It was just us. Kind of fun.
This town is so bad.
I know. We usually come here, well, I shouldn't say usually, we've been here a few times for the salmon bake, right?
Yep. Salmon bake in summer.
In the end of the summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And this place is hopping, like it's covered with people. But it's so weird to see it with hardly anybody here and hardly anything open. Woo! I say we eat our fish and chips and watch the waves.
Ah, well. Jump back in the car and go home.
Yep. Yeah, a couple weekends ago, we drove out here just to get my dad some crab. Because in Lincoln City, Barnacle Bill's has the best crab, and it was my dad's birthday. So we drove all the way out here, bought crab, and then drove all the way back home. So,
And now we just came down for lunch.
yep.
2 hours, 4-hour trip.
4-hour trip just to watch some waves and eat some lunch. It's better than sitting at home. That was pretty fun. We don't have to leave. It is getting dark.
Yeah. Still have to go home.
Gotta work tomorrow, you know, all that stuff. Well, you finally got to see King Tide.
Yes. In quite spectacular fashion. So I'm good. Back home.
And we didn't end up a cautionary tale on a YouTube video somewhere.
There you go.
That's always good. I should probably put my seatbelt on or we will end up a cautionary tale. Okay.